Alright. Took a little bit longer than I thought it would. That was it. Probably took less than an hour. So now I am ready to get Excalibur, potentially. The old Keeper ritual. I don't know if the correct choice was to really say to become a Keeper. I mean, he told me the old way to join the Keepers anyway.
Sometimes it's nice to just sit and think.
I wonder if anyone actually left or not. You think about the deal with the Dalrita.
Huh. Sly bastard. No one else could have pulled off something like that. You won't hear me complaining, that's for sure. Brandon finally broke the decades-old crust that had grown over this place. Nothing thrives in stagnation, least of all trade. Now, this place might finally get a bit livelier. Personally, I can't wait to see where this goes. Well...
I mean, she trades with him anyway. Unless she has a trading partner with him. What's Fergus think?
There are a few retired keepers living. There are also... I don't... People for the...
Jeez. You got nothing to say about the new thing? Well, this asshole. Guy who's a prick to the refugees.
You need something? Still hanging around?
He's got nothing to say. So let's talk to the blacksmith real quick.
Always good.
Anything positive?
I heard that dew fell down the stairs and didn't break a single bone. So that's a start. Other than that, no. I can't think of anything.
On lockdown.
Yeah. After we lost 2 squads trying to take back the All-Mother's Temple from the Dalrita, our captain decided that nobody leaves the Horns. Then, he shut himself in his office, without leaving us any orders. Fergus is trying to keep the lads occupied, but... just look around. Half of the people here are losing their minds, and the rest are losing their wages on drink.
What do you think about the deal?
Riordan's back, and with the Dalrita, no less. Bold move. Let's hope he knows what he's doing, or the keep's going to be in for one hell of a mess.
There's an ancient gong in the sunken village. Can you fix it?
Why would you want to fix it? Do you even know what it is? Take some advice from an old man. If there's a giant, ancient statue that somebody tried to turn to dust, they must have had a good reason for it.
You do a pair to become a keeper.
Well, if you put it that way, then I suppose I have to tell you the truth. Otherwise, the terror from the sea will bite me in the ass while I bathe. Of course I can fix it. I've been doing this kind of thing since I could swing a hammer. It's a skill we pass down from master to apprentice, generation to generation. Nothing fancy, just good old blacksmithing. Obviously, though, you'd have to bring me a couple things so that I can actually do it.
Well, I guess I already have it. 15 ethyl cobweb and 1 broken
How did
knob.
you, oh, forget it. I don't even want to know. Just give me a moment. Here. That should do it. Do whatever you need to if you're really sure about this. But please try to come back alive.
Anything I should know?
I have nothing to tell you. I could try to talk you out of it, but I'm guessing that wouldn't work.
Yep. Did nothing new really. It's always there, 24/7. What do you think about the deal?
Brendan's back, eh? Ah, good man, that one. Always knows how to lift the mug and morale. The Dalriasa know how to fight and how to drink. Two things this place could use more of. If Brendan's leading the charge, I'll raise a glass to that.
Alright, then. We gotta look in the village and see if anyone's talking about it. What's this guy gotta say?
Ah, you
boy.
brought them peace and gave this old fool a second chance.
That's just about his buddies. Wait, the refugees have something to say? Doubt it though. I don't know if the Alrita particularly
I hope it's...
enjoy them. What do you think about the deal?
I heard that the Dalriada had taken over the keep. I'm not sure what to make of it. I just hope they'll let us stay the way we are.
What's left for someone like me?
Personally,
Just passing through. Cole is dead. He must have died of exhaustion.
what do you think of the deal?
Those tribal folk,
Oh
eh?
wait, what about the kid?
I don't know, it feels a bit strange. But on the other hand, Frang's a good boy. Maybe they've got a bit of sense after all. And it won't be so bad.
Just playing.
Beatrice made a good decision. This place holds only pain and memories for her. Brandon's back. Frang knew that Alrida would rise stronger with him leading. Brandon's no fool. He'll make sure that Alrida stand tall against Camelot. Frang sees it now. The Alrida will reclaim everything Camelot tried to take.
Beatrice is a brave girl.
Frank.
That boy is golden, I'm telling you. Smart, nice, quiet though. He keeps his head down. Only once did I see him angry, and whoa, that was something. I thought he was going to kill me on the spot. That was back on the road, right after we met. We came here later.
Frank got angry.
He sure did. I nicked Dugald's roast squirrel. It was the last one. Supposed to be his. But I forgot. I felt really bad about it. Normally, Dugald would tear me a new one. You know how it is. Miller's blood runs hot. But when Frang lunged at me, Dugald was speechless, completely shocked. Cole had to calm Frang down. Cole was a great guy.
You could steal.
Frang, a thief? Nah, not a chance. He's got principles. Frang's not just your regular Avalonian kid. He acts differently, like he's not from here. If they were to hang him, I'd take his place. Well, no I wouldn't. But you know what I mean. Frang's a good one.
Wait, why did I even ask
Truly.
for these steals? What do you think about the
Well,
deal?
looks like the enemy's here. And I'm not talking about the Dalriata.
What's left for someone like me?
Gold. Okay then. Guess I'll just go to the village. I'm gonna make a hard save here. But before Gong. Specifically just in case it fucks up the Queen Bee quest. Because I've already put so much effort into it. I do want to still be able to finish it. I don't particularly want to do it right now. Wait to spare, it'll be fine. I have cobwebs, so theoretically I can just access my stash anyway. Six. Is it gonna go on? There's my goddamn Psychobots monster. It's more void dweller shit. Up we go. Missed. The gauntlet again. Oh, what the fuck? I'm being lifted.
Who dares disturb my peace? You made an oath never to summon me again.
Give me my lord. I want to be deemed worthy to touch the Excalibur.
Excalibur. Wait. Is it really you? You, who come from a time beyond.
Can be Arthur.
Show yourself before me.
Has to be Arthur, right? Do I know you?
It seems he speaks to me. Allow me to answer him.
Welcome, old friend.
Old friend.
I can see that you know me, but I am a mere shadow of my true self. I don't remember you, Lord of the Seas. Forgive me.
And this
That's
shade of him
what you
seems very
told
respectful.
me, my friend. The next time we see each other, you will not remember me. But you are here now. The will and the power led you back to this place. Even in this incomplete form.
Where should I look for myself? I wish to restore Avalon to its former glory, yet I don't know how.
Avalon's fate has never rested upon one person alone, not even one as great as King Arthur.
Yes, we must
Yet
unite.
here you are,
We had
trying
the round
again,
table in Merlin.
restless and eager to take the responsibility again. I salute you, my friend.
Tell me what I must do to be worthy to lead Avalon once more. I do not think I have the strength.
Your path is true. Seek wholeness, and Avalon will reveal what it needs from you. And yes, you need to touch Excalibur.
Thank you, my friend.
And you, mortal.
Am I gonna get some kind of child?
You have given yourself to the king's service. You are worthy of a place among the keepers of the South. Arthur, take out your sword and fear no failure. It is yours to take. It always was. I deem you worthy, my friend. The promise I gave thy mother is fulfilled, and thus our pact is ended. You know where to look for your soul.
Is it, like, should I know this guy?
Trust
I don't know
yourself.
theory and lore is super hard.
And when you reach your journey's end, I trust you will make the right choice.
I suppose. It seems meant to me a blessing that should allow me to take the soul of heaven from Excalibur. I was hoping for some kind of boss fight. Well, I'm a little sad. Did I get some kind of like codex entry or anything? So yeah. Queen Bee. Earth. Cinnamon Sage. Mallory. War. Oh, I don't see any, I like Lloyd dump about who the Lord of the Sea is. Just fast travel up the hill. I'm lazy. So I guess we should just be able to pull it out now? No, because this sword's way too big. Arthur's memory. Pull out. We're good? It was kind of close. There's a piece of the soul's King's Soul's tied to the Excalibur. He's still just chilling in there. Crippled man.
I am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command.
Find the soul of the stone.
I am the blade that shapes kings and shatters tyrants.
What the fuck? This is Blood Dome.
Enough, Merlin. You can't keep throwing lives into this abyss. These experiments, they're destroying what remains of us.
Destroying us? They're what's keeping us alive. Do you think the Four Dwellers will stop for pity or mercy? Every soul we lose here saves 10 more on the battlefield. You told me to do this. You sanctioned this. And I'm close to getting it right. I know it.
No, we can't justify this. There's no victory worth such a cost.
You know full well, Arthur, that this isn't about victory. It's about survival. If we don't push these boundaries, there will be no future for your kingdom, for Avalon. You dream of peace, but without victory, there will be no peace to dream of. The path ahead is brutal, but if we relent now, we lose everything.
And yet we keep losing people and gaining nothing in return. We must change the path.
They volunteered for this.
They volunteered to save our kingdom. And you've got no closer to doing it. Their sacrifices cannot be in vain, Merlin. Find another way. Use your mind, your wisdom. Leave this slaughterhouse you've created behind.
A different way. That will take time. And resources we may not have. The enemy won't wait.
They will if I make them. Whatever it takes, I will buy you that time. Find me a weapon that wins this war without annihilating what we fight to protect.
Whatever it takes.
Yes. Let it be known that it was my decision, and I will bear the consequences of it.
Oh no, my king. People can never know. It was all my idea, and you knew nothing about it. All of us have our role to play.
Wait, you
are the leader, and they need to love you. If we win, you need to become more than a man. You need to become a symbol.
Kind of cut off there a little bit. It's like symbol for the people in kingdom, something like that. Yeah, the new fragment author saw unlocking its hidden potential. Open the menu to explore the King's Soul skill tree or visit the bonfire to develop new abilities. Ooh. Wait, do I not get like the sword? I want the sword. So I can't tell. I think that may have been Arthur finding out about all the experiments and people dying. And him saying stop, or that was the point where Merlin decided to do that. I think he was saying stop that. I don't know.
Now, I remember.
So you knew all about it.
Before you judge me, it all seems so obvious now, doesn't it? The right thing to do. It wasn't back then, and you can trust me on that. We were on the brink of losing the war, and wars aren't won with wishful thinking. There was no clean path, no noble answer. Only the weight of reality pressing down on our necks. Something had to be done, or everything we fought for would have been in vain. And in the end, the ones who stepped forward, who chose to pay the price, made it possible. And their deaths gave Merlin the knowledge he needed to finish his work. To find something that could really turn the tide in our favor.
Mortality, kinda? You think that experimenting on human was justified?
Justified? No. Justification is for those who have the luxury of doubt. And I had a kingdom to save. They were brave men who volunteered their lives, just as they did every time we rode onto the battlefield. The difference was that if Merlin succeeded, one man's sacrifice could have saved us all, could have ended the war before more blood was spilled. If sacrificing a few meant the survival of all, then there was no choice at all. Maybe they never saw justice. Maybe their real stories were erased from history. Call it cruelty. Call it madness. But if I'd done nothing, there would be no Avalon left to argue over. But the kingdom still stands. The people live. And that has to mean something.
I mean, I'm kind of on the fence a bit, like, I'm on the fence about, like, you know, sometimes there is no better choice. Sometimes it's just a shitty decision or a shittier one. You need to lie to you people about your role in all this.
I did. But this wasn't about pride. It wasn't about saving face. It was about survival. The truth about all this would have broken my people. I couldn't allow that. And a king doesn't get to flinch. If that meant carrying the weight alone, so be it. I would make that choice again if I had to.
So what did he come up with to win the war?
I told him to stop the experiments on our men, but to keep going. And he did. He started experimenting on the Four Dwellers, the enemy. If their bodies could be broken down, their power turned against them. Wasn't that their own doing?
Isn't that what
Wasn't that
doing? Like,
fair?
isn't that the power using?
So he figured out how to twist the Four Dwellers' power into something we could wield. I told him to conquer the weirdness. And in the end, he did.
What's up, Sophia? Happy New Year. What?
He found a way to make me stronger. Stronger than any man had the right to be. It wasn't just magic. It was something deeper, older. A force that reshaped me. And with it, we won. The war ended. Avalon was ours. The bloodshed stopped. The banners were raised. And the kingdom stood safe.
Does victory erase the price you paid for it?
That's the question, isn't it? I keep thinking about Seawall. He was ready to pay the ultimate price for what we were fighting for. And I thought he did. I grieved him. Told myself his sacrifice had meaning, that he had given his life for Avalon. And now, after all these years, finding him like this, I told myself I carried the weight of my choices. But seeing him, I wonder if I ever truly did.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked that Seawall's just basically been on a hole for 600 years. I still want to, like, when we first came to this chamber, there was like that dude who was like performing a ritual here. I wonder like what happened with that. Where'd the dude go?
You've got that look again, like you've seen something you wish you hadn't. Another piece of the king's soul reclaimed, right?
Here.
What did it show you this time?
Molly and Arthur talking about ancient experiments.
Merlin. Merlin and his obsession with the weirdness. The king thought it could save us. Merlin thought it could be controlled. Together, they were willing to tear the world apart to win.
You know more than you're letting on. Can you start making sense?
I was a prototype for Merlin's latest idea. Immortality. Me and Seawall, the king's loyal pawns. Used and discarded when they found a better way. When they decided to go even deeper into their madness and turn our king into a monster.
Thank you, Sevilla. Glad you're enjoying it. Arthur knew what was happening.
Even if he didn't, he should have. He was desperate to win. And desperation doesn't leave room for conscience. Every scream, every scar. Even if he didn't see it, he allowed it.
Thank you, Sophia.
That's as good as approving it.
Didn't end like Seawall. Why didn't you fight back? You didn't end like. Why didn't you fight back?
Fight back? Against who? Merlin? The king? You don't fight gods when you're just a pawn on their board. You endure. You wait. And when the time comes, you either break, or you're left to clean up their mess. That's what I do. What I've always done.
Didn't end like Seawall.
Seawall was Merlin's first attempt. I was the last. We could say I was lucky. But to say that would take a truly macabre sense of humor, don't you think?
You mean clean up their mess?
The monsters, the weirdness, the chaos. All of it leads back to them. We're left in the ruins of their grand plans, trying to uphold their ideals, fighting for what never was. It's time to bury all these fairy tales in a well-deserved grave. And that's what I do.
Spoke with Arthur. He said he had to do it or humanity would be lost.
Of course he'd say that. There's always a scapegoat and a convenient excuse for men like him. But it doesn't absolve him. Not when he was the one who unleashed this madness on all of us. He wanted victory, no matter the cost. And when you want something that badly, you stop looking too closely at what's being done in your name. And, after all, who said we were supposed to win this war? Who said we were supposed to survive?
Assume you still want something from me. I mean, I can see his point. And that, you know, Arthur should have been, like, more conscious of his decisions. And, like, what was going on in general by his people. But I also understand Arthur's, like, this guy is also ending on the note of, like, who says we were supposed to win? Like, Arthur was trying to do this for the people, and he's kind of like, well, then just let the people die. Because if the choice is, like, let everyone die, or sacrifice a few to save everyone, then I feel like the sacrifice a few to save everyone is probably the correct choice. Assume you still want something from me.
You've seen what they did. What he did. And that's not the end of the story. It's not the extent of their sins. Find the pieces of his soul. Put him back together, if that's what it takes. And then we, or I alone, if you decide to defy me, can end the cycle.
Well, why don't you just tell
Either
me what
way,
he's
we will
done?
get to his resurrection. I've seen it too many times to believe the cycle will be broken before it happens. But know this. Once he's whole, Arthur's power, his mistakes, and his madness will all return. And when that moment comes, I'll be there. Whether to stand with you or step over you. The choice is yours. Just remember that when that happens, and you stand by his side, there won't be room for both of you.
I think I'll let you decide if this is fit you wrong. If I'm going to fix this, I need to know where to start. If I'm going to fix this, I need to know where to start.
Start? You've already started. But if you want the next piece, head to Kunacht. The menhir there is failing. The weirdness swallowing what's left of the village. You will need to find another artifact. The shield our king gave to Palamedes. He was one of the king's finest. A voice of reason amidst the madness. But it didn't save him or his legacy from what they had coming. Find the shield. And then, well, we will meet again. We'll see if your perspective changes.
Alright then. Guess let's... Can I take the sword? I wanted the sword. I know it's kind of big, but we can work that down. I mean, I'm pretty happy with just my little model in the corner. I don't think I really need anything else for the stream at the moment. Thank you for the offer. Let's see. Good quests. I still have like all my other quests. Still need to find pumpkin seeds. Sage. I will always take sage. More sage? Yes, it is. Very nice. I really wish you would give me some kind of hint as to where the pumpkin seeds are. Think about the deal.
As long as they don't step into my gut.
Okay, but you're still not gonna tell me what pumpkin seeds are. Bastard. Let's see. I guess now would just be heading to the new zone.
It's nice to have a break.
Just can't talk to that guy anymore. Should head to Connacht, find the shield of Palamedes. So I guess I just go north. I think this is also a way to... Horse, please. I think over there's also a way to go through, isn't it? North Gate area? Am I crazy? Might be crazy, we'll see. These wolves. It's also a way through. Locked main gate. Ooh, what the fuck? Deserter's scalp. Letter. Let's meet at Neek's grave tomorrow before dark, and we'll find a safe place to survive the night and head towards the Horns of the South. Hope the rumors are true and folks in the South are still independent from Camelot. See you there, Kay. Realize, connect. Invincible, slayer of the swamp, weird worm. May the All Mother embrace him. Glory to his memory. Oh, something went wrong there. Look at this guy. A bunch of people. Are they some of the tribe people? Greg, oh yeah, I think they are. Falter. Got to say Dreg.
Hmm? Who's there? What do you want? We're just sitting here, not bothering anybody, so there's no need to bother us.
I'm just looking for a chant. One of Vran's friends.
Vran? Ha! I've been wondering how that old harpy's doing. We haven't seen each other in a while. You can go. If you know our sister's name, that means you survived meeting her. That's enough for me to let you pass by. Speak up. Working hard. We're gathering people. But we don't need anything from you. You've got some guts. Walking right up to a pair of Dalrita without even flinching. Well, well.
Impressive, indeed.
We're Dalrita. We make sure that the Camelot scum infesting Kuanach don't even dare to think about heading south. Imagine a Camelotian who's also a deserter. Unbelievable. Even Grindylows have their honor, unlike those scum. And catching a deserter? Now that's a real treat.
Wait, so so you're capturing people who are running away? Are there a lot?
Aye, there are. We've been here for 2 years now, and are multiplying like vermin.
It all seemed innocent at first. They were just supposed to help the local lord to mine resources.
Ha, sure. And those nitwicks from Kuanacht fell for it like naive children. So when the troops arrived, they were caught completely off guard. The Red Priests came along with the troops, and then, out of nowhere, the Red Death resurfaced. Even now, as the Camelotians aim to take the Menhir, the village is torn. Some want to go to Camelot, others want to stay. It's a complete mess in there, Mathair help me.
She won't. The goddess doesn't like people like us.
Shut your mouth. You're flapping your gums like a wench in a brothel. Anything else? Or will you be on your way?
What do you do with those you capture?
We do what any honorable warrior would do with deserters. We help Camelot get rid of their cowards.
But if they're
You
running
could
away,
say
they
those
could help
vermin
you.
owe us a debt. Thanks to us, they're well fed, and Denham pays us handsomely.
Who's Denham?
A Camelot legate. He commands the rabble you see swarming in Kuanacht. He's decent enough, and he pays a good price for deserters' scalps.
But if they're deserting, they could
Good.
join your cause. See no evil.
Don't bother.
These are like deserters from the army. They could join you and help. Because it could just be that they don't like what Camelot's doing. What the fuck was that what's that fucking griffin thing again? Oh, and the... That big ass fucking, like, griffin thing. Oh, what is that fucking stag? What the fuck? That is massive. That's also not... What's with all these massive fucking creatures? Just gonna keep flying around? Yeah then. Jesus. Wait. Come on. Wait. I got something for this. Where is it? Oh. There's no way. I should have one on me, right? Damn, I was gonna use the potion that like makes you jump 80% higher. Damn, did I take it off? Because there's no way I used it. Over here, maybe? I don't think so. Damn. This would have been like a perfect time to use it. Come on, just let me up. Just let me up. Come on. With my let's talk to Arthur real quick. Got to say, buddy. Why did you leave Excalibur with the horns of the south?
It was supposed to be a reminder. The sword was never just steel. It was a symbol of what we stood for. Strength, justice, the will to carve a path forward. A weapon, yes, but also a promise. I wanted them to remember, to fight for those ideals, to uphold them, even when I was gone, even when there was no king left to lead them.
Well, oh wait. King's Soul. One point available. Using King's Soul, time slows down around you. Killing enemy restores a portion of the King's Soul. Finish restore 400% more. Using King's Soul, your damage increased by 50% for each enemy killed. When using King's Souls, you receive 50% less damage. Then damage has a small chance to create a weird essence, which can be collected. Restored portion of King's Soul. If King's Soul is fully charged, automatically use it when you would receive lethal damage. When using King's Soul, you deflect all incoming projectiles. I feel like maybe the weird essence one has maybe the best one. Let's do this one. But I think I might call it here. Kind of a short little session on this one, but this is kind of just a continuation from earlier. So yeah, I think coming into a new area is a good place to take a break since it's so late. I wouldn't keep going much longer anyway, even if I did keep going. I think this is just a good point to stop at. Dandelions. Or not dandelions, daffodils. But so I think this is a good point to stop. Alright, thank you for watching. And I think I'll be on tomorrow more than likely. It'd probably be around the same time, if not a little earlier as today. So probably around maybe 9 or so Eastern time. There's someone down there. I don't know if that's a goodie or a baddie. So anyway, I'll hit y'all later. Let me save here. Oh, in the stream. Bye everybody, and I will catch you later.